Hey, well, there's a good way to choke things off. Hey, everybody, how's it going? This is Fandom Empire Live, episode 15. There will be no Fandom Empire Live tomorrow, so we're getting that out of the way today. I'll be traveling to go get my oldest tomorrow, so and that's a day event. By the time I get out there and get back, it just takes up a good chunk of time. So anyways, thanks for joining us for this live stream today. We're going to talk Halloween, Star Wars, and Supernatural. We're going to focus in on our primary three topics. If you guys want to talk about something else, you can absolutely talk about something else during this. That's fine too. Joining me for this occasion, it is the man down in America. It's Mr. Tommy B. What's happening, dude?
Hey, Shawn. Things are going pretty good, keeping busy, just hanging in there. Now, let me be the first on this stream to wish you a very, very happy birthday. Are you wearing your birthday boy badge yet?
You and Jade, I don't know who's worse, you or her. She told me, I'm trying to adjust
also,
your window here.
While I'm talking, let me add, I can't see you.
That's okay because part of you is cut off. So, last night we did a future of movie stream, which should have gone smoother than what it did. A personal issue caused one of the guys to be really late, and Skype issues basically bent us over backwards all night. But we made the best of a bad situation. So yeah, again, apologies for the quality not being up to snuff on that stream last night. I'm not a big fan of doing streams out of the blue just because you never get the amount of viewers that you'd normally have on a pre-scheduled stream. But it became pretty apparent to me that I was not going to be able to do a stream tomorrow. So figured, what the hell, why not take, 45 minutes to an hour out of my day, which Tommy has now let slip. Hell, it's the title of the stream. It is my birthday. I am 21 years young today. I'm not 21, sadly. 32 years old today. I don't know about the rest of you guys, but the older...
Whoa!
Uh-oh, here we go.
You're old, dude.
I feel old.
Like, wow.
I feel old. 32 years young today, and, it's another day, We're gonna head out later tonight, and we're gonna sit down on an outdoor patio with a couple of friends and watch the Maple Leaf playoff game, which I'm sure will involve me yelling at the TV and them not doing what they're supposed to do. Jade says no one wish him a happy birthday. He won't wear the birthday pin I bought him. You guys should have known that I was not going to put that pin on. There are not enough super chats in the world to make me put that thing on. It's just not going to happen. So today we're going to sit down and we are going to talk, as I mentioned off the top, Halloween, Star Wars, and Supernatural for 45 to 60 minutes. Tommy, first off, dude, we've known each other quite a while now. Thanks for being on for this.
I am more than happy to be here just so I can pester you about not wearing your birthday boy badge.
Oh, my God. How much did she pay you to get on me about this? I hope it was good.
She didn't have to pay me a damn penny. I am more than happy to.
More than happy to just bust my balls whenever you possibly can? I don't get that. Frank says 32 spanks. As long as I'm the one that gets to distribute them, Frank, I'm okay with that. So the other reason for this stream today is we want to see if we encounter any of the same technical difficulties that we had last night. Now, we did have someone on stream, actually two people on stream that were using phones. And I think that might have been part of the problem. Tommy and I have stationary webcams. I have the Logitech 4K Brio going. I believe you have the 922, right? The 922 1080 Logitech? He's like, I have no idea what I have.
Yes, I have. Nope, I'm here. Sorry, we're dealing with some maintenance issues at the apartment right now. Yep, I have the 922 Logitech Pro something. Fantastic camera. I am not currently using it, though.
Frank Riker sends in a super chat. Happy birthday, Shawn. Appreciated, Frank. Appreciated. YouTube's going, yes, we'll take 35% of that birthday super chat. Yes, a.k.a. Google. So this is the way this is going to work. We're going to talk Halloween because there are some Halloween ends tidbits that have come out. So we're going to talk Halloween. We'll probably dive into some Halloween kills as well and just Halloween, the franchise in general, Star Wars, and Supernatural. If at any point you guys want to interrupt the show, feel free to do so. Send in a super chat. We'll stop exactly. What is this? What? I am on air. You cannot just come down here while
People have spoken.
Oh my God. How about I just stick the pin on Mike? Oh, you can't see this, Michael. This is the birthday pin she's speaking about. I can't bring myself
it's fantastic.
It's I wonder if I can just like have it on the microphone. Because it's not really going to show up on me. See if we can put it on the mic. It's just going to fall. It'll fall at some point. This just looks ridiculous. You and this woman, man, I blame you. I absolutely blame you for this. So anyway, at any point, if you guys want to send in a super chat and interrupt the show, anything that comes into the show or into the channel goes right back into the channel. And we also have some details on some other cool shit that's going on. Frank Riker says phones are always ahead of desk or laptops for some reason in streaming time. They might be. It wasn't so much the timing I was pissed off about last night. It was the fact that, like, if you look at it right now, Tommy and I are, properly proportioned. And, like, it was going from, like, this big to that big to this big to that big to that wide. And it was just, it ruined the whole quality of the stream. And that's unfortunate. Anyways, again, as we've established, yes, today is my 32nd birthday. Appreciated that each and every one of you are going to sit down, talk fandom with us. And yeah, let's dive into this, man. So, Tommy just finished watching Halloween Kills and Halloween. That would be an accomplishment. Tommy just finished watching Halloween H2O and Halloween Resurrection. Now, Thomas, I had told you prior to you seeing Resurrection that I felt like if you do like H2O, and I'm someone who's lukewarm about H2O, I think it has a lot of issues. If you do like H2O, though, Resurrection probably ruins that movie a little bit for you. What are your thoughts on the pre-planned retcon that happens during Halloween Resurrection in terms of the Halloween H2O ending? Was it expected? Is that how you thought they'd go about it? Did they go about it the right way? How would you have done? Just what are your thoughts on the whole, it wasn't Michael behind the mask?
So you tipped me off when I started prodding you for hints about how they would bring Michael back to life. And I gotta tell you, when you were telling me this, I was thinking it was going to be something cheesy. Maybe, he just picks up his head and walks away. Or maybe, I don't know. Honestly, based off all the previous films, I was thinking this was going to be where we get another nod to the cultic stuff. And that, in my world, is like the number one way they could have went, knowing the past installments for the franchise. Hell, I would have even taken Michael just getting up a disembodied body, picking up his head, and walking away. The ending, or rather the beginning that we got of Resurrection was, as you would say, just utter dog shit. I didn't like it. I thought it was abso-freaking-lutely terrible. It really, as you said, destroyed the ending for H2O. I thought H2O was okay for a movie. I really enjoyed the premise of it.
I love the beginning of
what
H2O.
they did with the story. what I didn't like about H2O, and I've come to notice these past few days, I am not the only one who feels this way, is the score. The score was absolutely terrible. It was a bit too much of a departure, if you ask me.
The score is horrible. I don't know what the hell they were thinking.
H2O still beats Resurrection out of the park, in my opinion.
So, I mean, I look at Resurrection in two different ways. You have the beginning, which is just this terrible retcon, we need to keep Michael alive, so let's ruin the way our last movie ended. Beginning, which felt unoriginal. They only had Jamie Lee Curtis for a day. I just really didn't like it. However, I got to give it some credit because in terms of the movie industry at that time, what they were trying to do with the whole, the live streaming aspect of it, hadn't been done very much at that point. And I think it's important to give credit where it's deserved. And while some aspects of it didn't exactly go off great, other aspects of it were very well received. I mean, I think the back half of Halloween Resurrection is a decent, again, I'm going to use the word decent slasher. I don't necessarily think it was a good Halloween movie because it wasn't. Not in my opinion anyway. But the back half of that movie is a fun slasher, and I don't mind the ending to Halloween Resurrection. But Mr. Trick or Treat, motherfucker, that guy, you talk about inappropriate comedy in a horror movie. Busta Rhymes, definitely took home the award for that one. People bitch about Julian in 2018. What about Busta Rhymes and fucking Halloween Resurrection? Ugh, and then the Kung Fu. Like, really? Michael is going to lose a hand-to-hand battle against Busta fucking Rhymes, a.k.a. Freddy. Mr. Freddy. The Shape is going to lose to Freddy while he does his little fucking Kung Fu thing. Ugh. I was just like, this is, oh my God.
He wasn't the worst part about the movie, in my opinion. I tend to like cheesy comedy. This might get me canceled here. I'm a fan of the scary movies.
The first couple were decent. Yeah, the first couple were decent, but they're spoofs. This wasn't a spoof.
Yeah. It felt like a spoof in a lot of ways.
Here, I'm going to answer Halloween Kills question right now just because Dead Meat threw it out there, and I don't think this is a spoiler. Julian is in Halloween Kills. Okay, that's not a spoiler at all. That's been well known for a while. Julian is absolutely in Halloween Kills. I will say this, though. His role is greatly reduced. Anthony, I swear to God, man, if a toddler Bruins jersey shows up at my house, the first thing that's happening is I'm going to record myself throwing it into my fire pit. Hell no. Kid is not wearing a Bruins fucking toddler jersey. Not happening, dude. But yeah, Julian is back in Kills. I thought the soundtrack was better. The score was better in Resurrection than H2O. I think if you were to take...
that's a pretty low bar to clear.
Oh, for sure it is, because the H2O soundtrack's fucking horrible. Like, that's a video we need to do. We need to rank the Halloween soundtracks in order.
Sure, why the hell not? Sounds good to me.
And H2O is probably at the bottom for me. I think if you were literally, like, of all the terrible things in H2O, the 4 different fucking masks they use, the fact where Michael is chasing John and Michelle Williams' character, her character's name's slipping my head at this point, down the little alleyway, they changed the mask like 8 fucking times during that one sequence. And it's like, were you trying to be cool? Because it's not coming across as cool.
What's the purpose of that? Yeah, it's hard to understand, hard to wrap your head around.
Big thank you to everyone who is saying happy birthday in the stream. It's appreciated, guys. Wanted to come on here and spend 45 minutes to an hour with you guys just talking about the things that we love. Big thanks to Frank for sending in a super chat. Again, anybody who sends in super chats, it all goes back into the channel. Even on a birthday one, it's everything goes into the channel. That's the way we work here. I think if you were just to replace the score in Halloween H2O, it would be a significant improvement to the movie overall. And there goes the stream. You got me, Tommy? Say an excellent connection. Anybody else still got me? Did we lose Tommy? Someone comment in the chat and let me know if I'm still good. I'll switch back over to the solo window until we hear him come back. Does anybody still have me? It's saying I have an excellent connection. Anybody in the chat at all want to confirm that we are still live? Dead Meat, his role is small. I don't want to say 20 seconds. I don't think that's necessarily fair, but I don't know if we lost the stream there for a second or if I just lost Tommy. I think it's just a Tommy Yen thing. Tommy B. We lost Tommy B. So, yeah, no, it's saying, well, we're getting a call now from Tommy B. Apologies for that, guys. And it looks like we have Tommy B back. I thought we lost internet connection, but it appears it was just on your end, good sir.
It was just a Skype thing for me, per normal.
Fuck Skype.
Yeah, thank you, Skype. Always something.
Frank says no boobs in H2O. I would have been up for some Michelle Williams boobs. I'll admit it.
I actually made a comment about that when you were complaining about the movie later. I was like, is that the reason you don't like it?
It's just, it has like this PG-13 vibe all over the movie. And I think they were trying to go for a Scream feel with the movie. And they even failed to do that. I'm not really high on those two movies at all. I think the way that Halloween H2O starts is full of nostalgia. You get the Loomis voiceover, which is actually, here's a fun piece of trivia for you, Tommy B. The man who voices Loomis in that voiceover is none other than Star Wars Clone Wars veteran Tom Kane, a.k.a. Yoda.
You don't say.
Yeah, so
you don't say.
Star Wars and Halloween meshing together there for that little voiceover. Anthony says, didn't you love the CGI mask? What the fuck were they thinking with that? Like, how are you sitting in a room going, you know what? You know what would be a great idea, Tommy, is, why don't we make a CGI mask with, Michael just having this really fucked up expression on his face, man? This sounds like a bona fide, just surefire idea to revolutionize the Halloween franchise. Like, are you kidding me? What a fucking crock of shit. And then in the beginning of the movie, you get, I don't know if it's the exact same as the Halloween 6 mask, but it's really close to the Halloween 6 mask we see Michael wearing when he's after Chambers and Joseph Gordon-Levitt and all them. And I thought they should have just kept that mask. Hell, even the alien version, I call it the alien mask, that would have been fine. But the mask with the, let's cut out the eye holes to be this big, and the CGI mask, just it's a shit show. It's an utter fucking shit show. I don't like it. You know, people bitch about this mask right here. I will take this mask all day over the nonsense that we see in Halloween H2O. And I'll take it over the eyeliner Michael mask in fucking Resurrection. Ugh. Sorry, I'm venting hard.
You want to talk about Resurrection Mask? Let me ask you this: what was your opinion of the final product that they had for, Michael at the end of Resurrection, with, the mask partially melted and he's supposed to be dead, but then he wakes up at the end? What did you think of that?
I think it would have been really cool to see them continue with that mask. That mask is legitimately melted to his face at the end. There's obviously no hair left. But like that last image we get of him, it's really sort of not cringe bad, but cringe good, because like it really does look like, hey, this human male is deformed. And it almost, I mean, on one sense, it kind of feels like it's a little too Jason-like. But, yeah. All in all, I thought it was okay. Again, like, the back half of Halloween Resurrection is an okay slasher film. I don't mind it. It has its issues, though. Make no mistake. But I'm assuming...
It wasn't personally my favorite thing in the world. I might just be judging it on... I don't know. How many years are we removed from Resurrection at this point?
Resurrection 20? Came out August 2002.
18, right?
2002.
Yeah,
so
almost 18 years, better part of 20 years.
David Irwin is in the house. What is up, David, man? Good to see you, brother. Olivero says, Fandom Empire, hope you have a great birthday. Fun fact, you will turn 47 when Avatar 2 comes out. That might be being generous. Who knows when the fuck we're ever going to see that movie. Not that I'm in a rush to see it. But yeah, big thanks to everybody who is sending in just birthday wishes. It's nice to spend a little bit of the day anyways with you guys. But the part of the day I'm looking most forward to is as soon as we're done this stream, is I'm going to get on a FaceTime call with my oldest guy, and him and I and Jade and the baby are all going to sit down and sort of have a little birthday call together. So looking forward to that. Here, let's get the chat involved. I want to know what everybody thinks here. I think I know what the popular answer is going to be. Which Halloween movie is better? I don't have a multiple choice graphic ready. Sorry, this is spur of the moment. Comment in the live chat right now which Halloween movie you think's better. Halloween H2O or Halloween Resurrection. We'll read some of the feedback. Again, live chat. Are you choosing Halloween H2O or Halloween Resurrection? The floor is yours. Let's get some feedback in on this. Tommy B, you made it pretty clear that H2O is over Resurrection for you.
Absolutely, 120%.
So I struggle with this, like, a lot, because I think a score is so important to a movie. It really sets, like, I mean, it's popular, you know, or it's well known now that we have the script for Halloween Kills. You know, it's somewhere around here. I think it's, yeah, like, for example, I'm not going to show the front of it, but, like, and I can read that fucker as many times as I want, guys. But at the end of the day, you have no, like, they can describe what the visuals are, but unless you are experiencing what the visuals are on screen, or taking in the soundtrack, the sound effects, the sound mixing, it's all just words on paper. And for me, while I like, as like a movie in the story, Halloween H2O way better than Resurrection, the score really takes me out of that movie. Like really takes me out of that movie, man. So, like, I'm going to give the nod to Halloween H2O, but it's not by much. It's not by much at all.
Whereas on the other hand, it's looking pretty clear what the chat thinks now, doesn't it?
Yeah, we have Bianca says H2O hands down. Spooky Guy H2O, Byron H2O, Michael H2O. Pete's Ultimate Movie Review says, happy birthday. Thanks, Pete. It's appreciated, man. Frank says H2O, but no boobs. No boobs, no shaft. Well, you're missing everything on there. H2O, H2O. Yeah, it's not even close. The chat is, like, I'm not sure I've seen one Resurrection yet. Oh, sorry. New Way says Halloween Resurrection. New Way to Feel the Pain. Yeah, that was my night last night. Jesus Christ, it was a rough night. Dental pain sucks. But yeah, the chat is not unanimous, but like easily 90% in Halloween H2O, which I'm not surprised, because Halloween H2O has a nostalgia factor to it that the closest movie to it would have been Halloween 2018, both filled with nostalgia. But I don't know, man. The score kills me every time I watch that movie. Like, I'd love to see someone replace the Halloween H2O themes and score, the whole score altogether, with the score from Halloween 2018. And I think I'd probably appreciate it a lot better.
Yeah, maybe. There's a fan project for someone out there.
Not me. I don't have that kind of time.
I gotta tell you, though. Yeah. I gotta tell you, though, I really gotta wonder, why did they choose a boarding school mistress, headmistress, what have you, for the role for Laurie Strode, bringing her back? What made them, point the finger to that position? There could have been a billion other angles they could have went at her, where she's been, what she's been doing, yada yada.
I understand what you're saying, New Way, in the chat. Again, we don't distribute that. I didn't go out of my way to try to find that script. It was dropped on my lap. We only distributed that script to Jimmy for like clarification that it in fact was real, and we basically got that. So yeah, that's not going to happen again. And it's not like, hey, we're an exclusive fan club that we're one of the parties that has the script. It's nothing like that at all. Like, at the end of the day, like, bloody hell, Jade is my spouse and has not read the script. Gives you an idea of how protective we are over it. But again, it never...
Go on Reddit.
It's findable. I mean, people have come in this chat and mentioned how many pages... whenever they say they've read the script, I immediately turn to how many pages are in it. And if they say the number that, that it is, then it's like, okay, yeah, you got the script more than likely. So, where are we here? Let me ask you, man. You're next up on your Halloween watch along thing that you got going on is Rob Zombie's Halloween movies. Do you have any faith in those whatsoever, and if you think you might enjoy them?
Do I have any what in them? Can you repeat that word?
Do you have any faith that you're going to enjoy them at all?
Faith. So, I've said this a few times recently. I've come to understand that Rob Zombie's reboot, the first film, it's got a cult following, no pun intended, or every pun intended, whatever. A lot of folks seem to really like that film, so I'm thinking there's a chance I might come out of that enjoying that one. I've never heard one person, well, that might be a lie. Now, I might have seen one or two people praise the second film. However, I would say a good 80 to 90% people I've seen always bash his Halloween 2. So I'm thinking maybe there's a chance I'll go and I'll enjoy the first film he made. I'm thinking I'm going to hate the second film, and I might even multitask. That's the funny thing, Usually I've started going into these Halloween movies with the idea, maybe I'll, I don't know, write while I'm in the middle of watching these movies or something. It has not happened. I've usually, except for Resurrection, I think. I've said that, but I end up giving these films my undivided attention, and I really end up truly appreciating them for what they are. And I'm really regretful of the fact that, well, that's Resurrection. I'm really regretful of how long these movies have been around, how far removed I am from them, and how long I could have been enjoying them for. So,
I'll say
what it is.
I'll say this about Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. Is the first 15 minutes of Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. I remember seeing it opening night with my cousin. And I didn't like the first movie. I thought Tyler Mane was okay for an oversized Michael Myers. Malcolm McDowell was okay as a much different Dr. Loomis. But all in all, I thought the movie was dog shit. But it's Halloween, so I'm going to go see it. So I went to see it opening night with my cousin. And I remember just being blown away by the first 15 minutes. I remember looking at him and being like, holy crap. They get it finally. The first one was shit. And now we're starting off like this. Yes, fucking give me more of this. And then, spoiler alert, from 11 years later, it's a dream, and it doesn't actually happen. Now, I already told you that, Tommy, off the bat, which is too bad because the first 15 minutes of the movie are great. I'll say this about Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 outside of that. It's so bad and so terrible that it's actually fun to watch because of how it's one of those movies that's so bad that I enjoy going back and watching them. Like, I sell the sizzle, not the steak. And it's like somewhere Donald Pleasance is rolling in his grave. Like, good fucking God. I said 2%. And I know you're not getting any of this yet, but you will soon, Tommy. And it just, so bad that I would rewatch Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 before I rewatch his first movie. And also, fun fact, the Halloween theme, this is another brilliant Rob Zombie choice, does not play in Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. There is no Halloween theme until the end credits. That's the only time the theme comes up is the end credits. Because like
fucking stupid. That's insane.
They're bad.
Well, the movie already sucks.
Oh, the movie sucks.
That's confirmation.
But again, you're going to be more frustrated when you see, oh, wow, the first 15 minutes is really fucking good. And then what the fuck were they thinking after that? It's almost like Rob Zombie was intentionally trying to destroy his project. New way to feel the pain asks, can you tell me if Marion Chambers has an important role, though, in Halloween Kills, if that's all right? I'll say this. Is she a main character? No. I don't even classify her as one of the main supporting characters in the movie. But her role is more than a cameo. It is not just a cameo. It's not like, oh, there she is lighting up another ciggy. It's not just that. She has more in the movie than that. So it's not a cameo. Take from that what you will. Anthony Stanfield. If you think about it, Chucky kills Michael in Rob Zombie's Halloween. Yeah. Brad Dourif. You know what? Brad Dourif is probably my favorite part of the Rob Zombie Halloween movies. I think he makes a really good bracket. If you're a water bottle half full kind of guy and not half empty, Brad Dourif's cool. Frank Riker says Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 soundtrack was all hippie burnout songs. Ryan asks, how big is Kyle Richards' role? Well, Ryan, watch this channel Monday at about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. 1:30 in the afternoon, and we actually have a Lindsay Halloween Kills video coming out, and it will answer that question for you. I don't want to give it away now because that'll take away views from the video, and it's part of the way we make money, not just your guys' super chats, but ad revenue too. And as much as we love doing this because we love what we're doing, there has to be some sort of financial contribution coming in the channel to keep the doors open and keep us going as often as we do. So look out for that video on Monday. We've been holding that off on that video for a long, long time too, and there's kind of a reason for it. So, Ryan's in the UK. Hope you're okay over there, dude. Hopefully you are doing well and your family is solid. David Irwin said, as a fanboy, I despised Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, and like Shawn said, a lack of Halloween themes was a big factor, but I hate them a little less now. It's been a long time since I watched Rob Zombie's first movie. And I don't know when I'll watch it again, if I'm being honest. I'm not overly anxious to go back and watch it, but I'd watch Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 again for various reasons. So, yeah, I mean, I'm better today than I was last night. That was hard to get through. I appreciate the kind thoughts. Wouldn't be on here if I wasn't, because talking would hurt too much. Spooky guy says,
get together and get a nice big old shipment of Oragel on up to you.
Nah, Oragel doesn't do shit for something this deep. So, Spooky guy says
toothache is the worst thing in the world. One of the worst things in the
well,
world.
yeah, because it goes to your ear and then it can go to your head. All the nerves are connected and it just becomes one big mess. You know, I'm not going to lie. I'll be honest, guys. And I'm sorry if this, doesn't align with what some people believe in or think, but marijuana is legal up here in Canada. And I smoked a shit ton of it last night to get out of the pain. I was having one bad fucking high last night, early this morning too, and I've never quite been like that before. So it was interesting. Thankfully legal up here, and it is a nice little. It's easier than pumping your stomach full of Advil and Tylenol all the time, which will just destroy it. So. Byron says the white horse gets on my nerves every time. You mean you don't like it when Rob Zombie shoehorns his wife into a movie and has to have, his wife front and center with her fucking unicorn all through the movie? Wait for it, Tommy. I know I'm spoiling certain things for you here, but good God. David Irwin says, sorry guys, I missed the My Bloody Valentine watch along because it was early hours in the morning. Well, you can always rewatch it. I could tell you someone who won't be rewatching it anytime soon. That's Tommy B. He thought the movie was garbage.
That is like literally, maybe, perhaps, possibly the worst horror movie I've ever seen.
If you've seen Halloween 5, then it's not.
I enjoyed Halloween 5 because it was Halloween. Oh. That's a good question.
Oh, dude. You're going to get voted off the island here, man. Oh, Halloween
Whatever.
5. Defending Halloween 5. I mean, all films subjective.
I'll defend Halloween 5, but I'm not going to be defending Resurrection anytime soon. Maybe at another point. Although I've said that Busta Rhymes is not the worst thing about that movie. I have said that. So,
Man, thanks, Michael. It's appreciated. Jay says Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 opening whole Halloween scene was brilliant. If it stayed that way the whole movie, it would have been amazing. Yeah, man, we were just talking about that. A great opening sequence just ruined by pure stupidity. I don't know any other way to put it. That's the way I view it anyway, so. Shawn's going to fall over here, but I very much enjoy Halloween 5. You're not alone, spooky guy. I know my cousin enjoys it too. Apparently Tommy B enjoyed it. I just, I take one look at the mask in Halloween 5 and I go, are we really supposed to be able to believe that that's the same mask from Halloween 4 and it just looks that way because he fell in the water? Come the fuck on.
I'm not saying Halloween 5 is the best thing to ever happen. I mean, there were certainly problems. We've talked about them. I'm really not a big fan of what they did with Jamie, but we can revisit that at another point. It is what it is. It's, in my humble opinion, not the worst movie in the franchise that I've seen so far, and it certainly won't be the worst film on my list whenever I get around to finishing my watch-throughs of all the films and I end up doing a ranking.
You have Zombies 1 movie this weekend, do you not? The first zombie movie this weekend, I think?
Yeah, I got the first film on DVR. I've heard from some folks that you don't get the same experience on a DVR film or a film that's airing, even if it's on BBC. So I might go and I might look around for those scenes which were edited out or changed and what have you, just to take it in after the fact. But yeah, I'm getting it on DVR. It's recording this Sunday. I'll check it out then.
We have a little bit of a watch-along schedule to give you guys, and we're going to go over it in a second here. But hang on, I want to make sure that we are on the right track here. So this is what we have. This is by God, it's Wayne fucking Gotke. Anytime that, Wayne, you heard me last night, bro. Anytime I can say your name, dude, Gotke, it makes my day better. You, sir, were blessed with a last name of angels. Gotke. Fucking love it. He says Halloween 5 had its problems, but not near the shit show Halloween 6 was. Yeah, incestuous Halloween 6 was pretty disgusting. Yeah, it definitely was right up there with some of the weird things that that Halloween, that Game of Thrones does. So it's something else. Again, everybody appreciate the birthday wishes. Very thoughtful from all of you guys and gals out there. So this is what we got for our watch-alongs, guys. This is what's coming up. And then there's a few others, maybes to sprinkle in there. In August, we're going to be watching Halloween 2. So later this month, we'll be watching Halloween 2 from 1981. In September, we're going to watch Cloverfield, the J.J. Abrams Cloverfield movie, which I think is fucking amazing. I think it's so criminally underrated. It is one of my favorite movies ever. I think Cloverfield's fucking fantastic. I think everything they've done to follow it up has been kind of dog shit, but the original Cloverfield movie was creative. It was genius. I absolutely love it. Tommy, have you ever seen Cloverfield?
Describe the plot.
Everything you see is on like a handheld camera. It's kind of like an end of the world plot.
Yep, I think I've seen. Is that with the guy who's going away for?
Yep.
Was it military or whatever?
He was going away for something, a new job or something.
Yeah. Fan-fucking-tastic film. Loved it. I forget the premise of it. What's actually happening? I know you do see the world unravel. I gotta find. I'm looking right now to see where I can stream that.
Well, either way, we'll
Hulu
figure it out.
Premium subscription that's only for U.S. folks, obviously.
Yeah, no Hulu up here in
premium
Canada.
Subscription.
So,
I wonder what that means.
So again, we have Halloween 2 in August 1981. September we have Cloverfield. Here's where things get dicey. Halloween 4 might happen in late September. If it does, then Halloween 5 will happen in October. If it doesn't, then Halloween 4 will happen in October alongside The Shining. So we're going to sit down and do The Shining really close to Halloween Day because I fucking love that movie. There goes the little birthday badge from Jade. Let's see if we can get that back up there. Wouldn't want her bitching at me. She already came down here once and threatened my life. Can you believe that? The audacity. Yeah, I don't think that's going back up, so. Anyway. Nope. Down it went. The Shining is going to be a movie that we watch in October. In November, on Friday the 13th, we're going to be watching the Friday the 13th remake with Jared Padalecki from Supernatural in November, so tune in for that one. We're also going to be watching the Dr. Sleep Director's Cut in November. And then in December, if we didn't have a chance to get to Halloween 5 prior, we're going to get to Halloween 5. And you can also expect that we're going to do a watch-along with Star Wars Renegades at some point and do a Star Wars movie between now and the end of the year. So in some way, shape, or form, you have Halloween 2, Cloverfield, Halloween 4, The Shining, Friday the 13th, Dr. Sleep, Halloween 5, and a Star Wars movie between now and the end of the year. So I think I'm looking forward to that, man. I'm looking forward to being able to watch Cloverfield with a group of people. I fucking love that movie.
Yeah, I saw it when I was younger. It was pretty cool. It must have maybe only been out for a little while, out of theaters, that is. Definitely looking forward to revisiting it.
David Irwin asks if we're doing Jaws at some point. That's automatic, man. Jaws is going to happen. Just we only have so much time to do these watch-alongs. And, I mean, at the end of the day, want everybody to hear me out. The super chats that come into the channel help keep this thing going, the same way the Patreon helps keep this thing going. And watch-alongs, you usually don't, at least in our experience, we haven't gotten many super chats during the watch-alongs. And so basically we got to, make sure we're still doing content that we're seeing some money come into the channel for. So we're going to limit the watch-alongs to maybe one month and 2 the following month. But Jaws is eventually going to happen. Jaws is one of my favorite movies of all time. You a Jaws guy, Tommy?
I've enjoyed the films before. When's Shark Week? That's probably not till summertime, right? Next summer.
Byron asks, Shawn, do you think
question.
Dr. Sleep should have been called The Shining 2? No, I think it should have been called Dr. Sleep. I think it's an amazing movie. I've never read the book. The director's cut is phenomenal. I think it's arguably one of the best horror sequels of all time, and Mike Flanagan knocked it out of the park. It was just very horribly marketed.
Well, that's a darn coincidence.
What's that?
Shark Week begins on August 9th and through August 16th. What do you know?
Interesting.
I guess we're not watching Jaws for Shark Week.
Maybe next year. Maybe that's when we'll get to it. So
Maybe.
Jaws 4 is unwatchable. You're not wrong. I believe, isn't Michael Caine in that one? Pretty sure he's in Jaws 4. Anyways, let's shift gears here. Let's move on to Supernatural. Tommy B. For shits and giggles, dude, I want you to tell me what you think in no particular order, the 3 of the best seasons of Supernatural are, and what 3 of the worst seasons of Supernatural are. And since I'm putting you on the spot, I'm going to go first to allow you some time to think. So for me, when we're talking Supernatural, I think that seasons 3, 5, and 2, in no order, because we're going to be doing an order show here in the near future. But those 3 are like on my podium. In no specific order, Supernatural seasons 3, 5, and 2, or 2, 3, and 5, however you want to word it. They're my 3 favorite Supernatural seasons. My 3 least favorite Supernatural seasons would be Supernatural seasons 8, 9, and 14. I just felt like even though 6 and 7 took a step down from where the first 5 seasons were, I thought 8 and 9 were just not very good at all. I was really worried that the show wasn't even going to reach 10 seasons at that point. They survived, even though they almost went off air a couple of times. 8, 9, and then 14, just, I don't know. They didn't do it for me. Frank says he hated season 10. Ooh, why'd you hate season 10, Frank? I thought season 10 was the season where things really started to turn around a little for them. But that's just me. Tommy, how about you, man?
You know, it's difficult because I've only seen most episodes of Supernatural once. I got to rectify that at some point. So I'm taking stabs here. I enjoyed 5 because I enjoyed a lot of what was supposed to be the endgame stuff. I am getting the right number, right, Shawn? That was supposed to be the original end. Yes?
Yes.
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 I think I enjoyed 13. Is that the right number? Where, basically you see Crowley sacrifice himself at the end and the events that usher Jack in. That was 13, right? Or was that 12?
Jack is born at the end of 12, I believe.
Maybe.
Yeah, he's born.
Things up then.
Yeah, Jack is born at the end of 12.
You know what? I'm thinking 12.
Yeah, hang on. We're obviously getting into some spoilery territory though for those that aren't caught up. So,
whoops.
People piss me off. Like, this has nothing to do with what we're talking about on the show, but someone came up with they posted a rumor today about something I won't mention, and I said, "Oh yeah, what source is it from?" And this fucking random guy named Seb's like, "What part of rumored did you not get?" And I'm like, rumors still come from sources, dickwad. They don't just come out of thin air. Because if they come out of thin air, that means there's no fucking substance to it. That'd be like me saying, oh yeah, by the way, hey guys, Clint Eastwood's going to be in Halloween Kills. I have not heard that from anybody. I'm just pulling that out of thin air. Learn how the fucking industry works, you fucking dumbass. Jesus Christ, pardon my language. People piss me off. Anyways. You remember Super Shadow? Were you old enough to remember Super Shadow with the Star Wars prequels? Guy that claimed to have all the inside knowledge on Star Wars and that he was George Lucas's best friend and was posting fake leaks and shit like how
I've probably come upon him before, articles and shit, but no, I guess I must not have been old enough. I saw, let me give you some context here. I saw Phantom Menace when I was 5 in theaters.
And you're how old now?
There's some context for you.
57?
What's that?
I said you're how old now?
I'm 25, I think. Am I saying the right age?
You're 25, you think. I thought I was the one that got high last night. My God.
Sounds right. My birthday is next month. Yep. So 25.
Sounds right.
Turning 26, I think. Yep, I am.
Let's reach out to the chat. Anybody who's watched Supernatural, what is your favorite season of Supernatural and why? Take a second to comment in the chat. Greatly appreciate it. And if you're new to the channel and new to this stream right now, somewhere down in the bottom right hand of the corner of the screen, if you drag your mouse over there, there's a subscribe button. Smash that subscribe button to stay up to date on all of our future content. We got a bunch of shit coming, including, drumroll, Supernatural Revisited starts September 1st at 9 p.m. Eastern right here on the Fandom Empire Network on YouTube. And we're going to be going over the entire series of Supernatural, doing 2 Supernatural episode reviews, ranks, character of the episode stuff, and different fan interactive events on each episode of Supernatural Revisited. So the first one, September 1st at 9 p.m. Eastern, we'll be reviewing the first 2 episodes of Supernatural, so watch along with us. Now, we're not going to be watching the episodes as we're live on air. Not those 2 anyways, but right now what we have planned is every season finale and season premiere, not including the very first episode of Supernatural, so not including the pilot, but like when we watch the season 1 finale and season 2 premiere, we will be doing live watch-alongs for those. So you'll get a watch-along element with Supernatural as we go forward with this too. Take it easy, Pete. Jay, it's appreciated, man.
I did not list a final season that I did enjoy, and since you said 2, I didn't want to list it because I do think that they gave a nice, good end game for Azazel. And there's another spoiler. Not really.
That's a little different than talking about stuff that happened in the later series. You won?
Yeah, but I put 1.
Yeah, 1's great. Well, I fucking love 1. 1 sets the pace.
It introduced us to the film. We got all the dark elements of Supernatural, which, as you make no secret, you miss dearly. So, yeah, it's fantastic. As for seasons that I didn't like, it's like I said, it's hard for me to really put a full number together, but the main number I just want to communicate, because I think it was missing from your list, was 6.
Oh yeah, 6 is nowhere close to the top for me.
You say it's close to the top for you?
No, it's nowhere close to the top for me.
Oh jeez. Oh man, I almost started. We almost got into a nice big debate here. Be real difficult without spoilers, but they make some interesting story decisions during 6, which just make it very much a big turnoff for me.
Frank sends another super chat. Thanks, Frank. Greatly appreciated. He says, I got a little tired of Metatron, but loved how he redeems himself. The Kevin Tran character bored me, and Kane should have gotten a longer run. Kane should have gotten a longer run. I thought he was the one solid thing that happened during those times. I mean, one of the few. I mean nothing personal by this, people. Kevin Tran is boring as fuck. I was not invested with the character. He got way too much screen time. Big deal. He died. I was done. I was over. It's not like Ellen and Joe dying or Bobby dying or any of the other classics or John or anybody of that sort. I never bought into the Kevin Tran thing. It was just, for me, it was like, whatever. You're fucking annoying, dude. Like, I didn't buy into him at all. I'm not even a big Garth fan, but I like Garth a hell of a lot better than I like Kevin.
Really? Really? You're not a big Garth fan?
Garth's cool at times. Yeah. I think sometimes he's a bit over the top, but I think the thing I like most about Garth is he sort of brings Bobby in, or Bobby sort of brings him into the boys, so.
Yeah. I thought he was a good character. I think they gave him this a nice, good, deserving send-off, and that's all I'll say for that.
Just giving everybody a heads up, we have 10 minutes to go on the stream. 10 more minutes. If anybody has any final super chats or any questions to get in, now's the time to do it. This is not going to be one of those cases where we say there's 10 minutes and there ends up being 25 more minutes. We're on a bit of a clock here. 10 minutes left to go in the stream. I didn't dig Kevin, man. He I don't know. It wasn't for me. I don't know if it was the actor's portrayal of the character or just the character in general. I
don't think it was the actor's fault. I think it was very much the character. I think the character, just for the reasons you said, got way too much screen time, and there was very little interesting about the character.
I think
I totally 100% agree. I do enjoy the whole prophet thing, but that's it.
Dead Meat mentions that his favorite season was season 6. Not my favorite, but I mean, the French mistake happens in season 6, and it's one of my favorite Supernatural episodes, period. Like, you talk about fucking meta.
You can't say that any entire season of Supernatural is bad. There's always something good, even in the worst of seasons.
I don't know if they've had a bad season yet, but I got to tell you, 8, 9, and 14 are pretty close to it. I think the fact that 14 went down the way it didn't help them with extending the show past this year. What's up, Killian? How's it going? Alvaro says The Last Jedi was a well-made movie. The idiotic story decisions ruined it. I can get on board with that. I think The Last Jedi is a very well-made movie, well-shot movie. Yeah, it is what it is. I don't deny that.
Agreed.
I don't deny that at all.
I very much agree with that one. So, Shawn, we're slowly getting ready to wrap up here.
Yep. Sorry, getting.
I know.
Messaged
I got a run. I'm sorry. Was I talking over you?
No, go ahead.
Oh no, I got a run through of Rogue One to finish up. I'm in the middle of the Battle of Scarif. I'm gonna wrap that up. I might even go and do a run through of A New Hope. What about you? What does the rest of your day look like celebrating your birthday?
Well, like I said, I'm going to go FaceTime my oldest guy. We're going to have a little bit of a family meeting, and then not a whole lot until later this evening. Going to watch a little bit of the Blue Jays game, and then I'm going to go out to a patio restaurant and watch the Maple Leafs playoff game, where I'm sure I will spend most of that time yelling at the TV for them to shoot the fucking puck. Jesus,
are you one of those people? Do you yell at the TV?
Dude,
in the
absolutely. Because the way I was taught to play hockey, yeah, I get it. I'm not in shape anymore to play hockey, but I played hockey most of my life growing up and was quite successful in the leagues that I did play in. And it was like, keep it simple. Not everything needs to look like this fucking artistic, gorgeous pass that ends up being, just, something beautiful. It's not always like that, Keep it simple, put the puck on net, go to the dirty areas and bang the fucking puck into the net. really simple playoff hockey that has worked for teams like, I don't know, Detroit and New Jersey in the past with multiple Stanley Cup wins. But hey, what do I know? Sorry, sports tangent. Sorry, I'm replying.
Frank Riker sent in another super chat. Thank you, Frank. I also hate how Gabriel is getting tossed around with speculations of he is or isn't he dead.
Yeah. I mean, we're kind of in spoiler territory
very
here.
Much so.
We're in some spoiler territory here just because they're fairly recent events. But for me, he's very dead. Like, I think it was pretty apparent that he got killed there. But who knows?
To me,
it is Gabriel.
The way it went down. Yeah, very much. The trickster.
Yep.
Oh, whoops. There we go again. Sorry.
It's fine. It's good. It's good. Killian, is Halloween Kills really going to appear on VOD this following year? I'm totally wondering who's your favorite hockey team player and why. Favorite hockey team is Toronto Maple Leafs. Favorite player of all time was Matt Sundin. I don't know if I have a current favorite player in the league or not. Maybe Morgan Riley on Toronto. No, Halloween Kills not going to VOD this year. Could it appear on VOD next year in an unnatural release? Yeah. I shouldn't say no, it's not going to VOD this year. There's still time for something to change. Everybody is watching what happens with Mulan and Tenet closely, and Universal, even though their deal's probably going to go nowhere since nobody else signed on for it. The industry's changing, and we have front row seats to see how the industry's going to change. I don't think it's going to go smoothly or as smoothly as some people are predicting. And I, for one, am not lining up to pay almost $50 Canadian to rent Mulan. Just not happening. On top of my Disney Plus, usership. Frank said, Shawn told me privately that he's a New York Yankees fan. That is bloody false, sir. I am not a Yankees fan at all, but you know what? I believe in putting your money where your mouth is, and that franchise has consistently always put their money where their mouth is, at least in my lifetime. And you have to respect their history, and I think they have a good young team now. And I respect the Yankees, but I sure as hell don't like them or cheer for them. Olivero says, Rise of Skywalker, a.k.a. scavenger hunt in space movie. Yeah, how everything sort of magically just appeared to be where it was in order to find the next piece of the puzzle is what it is. Anyways, on the Star Wars front, guys, there are some rumors coming out that the Mandalorian Season 2 trailer is set to debut during the first round of the NBA playoffs. That might make some sense considering where the NBA playoffs is taking place. That would make a lot of sense to me. I could see that. And again, we've been talking about lately what they do with the trailer, how much they show. We talked about it again last night. I think some things they're going to keep close to the vest, but for the most part, I think some of these returns that we're hearing, or first appearances in live action, I think we're going to get glimpses of that during a trailer still. So look forward to that. Again, rumor right now that the Mandalorian Season 2 trailer will drop during the first round of the NBA playoffs. Makes sense to me considering they're playing in the Disney bubble down there. Tommy, you got anything else, man?
No. I mean, I'm getting my own little Star Wars geeky fan on today. Like I said, I'm in the middle of a run through Rogue One. Going to wrap that up. I'll probably go and do Episode 4, New Hope. It's a good Star Wars day for me. Hey, since I'm talking about it a little bit here and there, let me ask you: are you a fan of having Rogue One called Episode 3.9?
No.
Have you ever used any of those terms before? No. You hate them?
No, like why? Just why? Like, you know?
You don't want to call Episode 3.999?
Killian's asking us to show the mask off one more time, so we're going to do that just for Mike's sake, who's working hard on these things as they come. So Again, the bullet hole is too big, but here is a look at your Halloween Kills screen accurate mask. Nice look at the burning there. The neck's all chewed up. There he is, the shape from Halloween Kills. I love how people are still going on slightly more popular YouTube channels that clearly may pay no attention to us and have no idea we've already revealed what the mask looks like. And I know some people are going to roll their eyes and be like, that's not what the mask looks like. It is. It is. So, like most other things that we've reported on, they're usually accurate. So, that said, I think, sorry, did you have a question there, Tommy? No, yeah, you did. The 3.9 thing. Yeah, no, I don't dig it. I think it's crap, man. I think it's crap. There are some reports. I don't know if this is still going to happen, that we might get some Kenobi show news this month as well. And if I had to guess, it'd probably just be a confirmation that Hayden Christensen is in the show. That sounds like it's the case. So I'm geared up for that. Olivaro says we need Busta Rhymes to sing Shawn a birthday song. Oof. On that note, oh God, Busta Rhymes singing me a birthday song. That's what I think of that.
Happy birthday to Shawnee. Happy birthday to you.
Funny, Thomas starts singing and the outro starts playing. I wonder why that is. Anyways, gentlemen, that is going to do it for a very abbreviated and quick version of Fandom Empire Live. There will be no episode tomorrow. Appreciate all the birthday wishes that were sent in today. Big thanks to Frank Riker for sending in some super chats and supporting the channel the way that he does. Remember to click the subscribe button. Intel Wild out of the blue with a $20 super chat for my birthday. Intel, do I get the $20 or do I got to give this money to the German Shepherd? You seem to have a thing for my dog, dude. It was his birthday in July. Now, is the money for the channel or is it for the dog? You're going to want to clarify that for me. Let's talk a little bit as we're going off air here about what is coming up next. So a little later this month, we're going to be doing a Halloween 2 1981 watch-along. That's going to be a lot of fun. And then the following watch-alongs that we have to cap out the rest of the year are Cloverfield in September, Halloween 4 in either September or October, The Shining in October, Friday the 13th, the remake in November, right on Friday the 13th, by the way, so that's fitting. We have Dr. Sleep in November, the director's cut. We have Halloween 5 that'll happen at some point. And we have a Star Wars watch-along with the Star Wars Renegades crew as well. All that happening between now and the end of the year. Big thanks to those that put up with the technical issues we suffered with through Skype last night for our future movie special. Want to tip my hat one more time to Jake Damon, Zach Arnold, Ben Hart, Joey Mays, and Steven Schinder, who made last night possible. Appreciate it, guys. We really did fight through the mud when it came to trying to, set things right and work through just Skype bullshit. Or we can play Tommy B. That works for me, too. Whenever we can play Tommy B for something, I do it. Tommy, you just got really dark, dude. Did someone turn out the lights in your area?
No, I haven't been getting real dark. It's been gradual. Yeah, I was getting ready to try to plug this Yoda lamp in, but the cord won't reach where it is. That's not a technical issue. That is very much a practical issue. I should have turned the light on before we started this, but oh well, it happens.
Absolutely. I agree, man. Lighting can be a bitch. Thankfully, I feel like we've figured out our lighting issue over here in studio, so that's good. I like the way I look. Again, big thanks to everybody for the birthday wishes. Big thanks to Frank Riker and Intel Wild with their super chat donations, supporting the channel on the level that they seem to always do. And honestly, thanks for just tuning in and supporting our content, guys. We got a lot more coming. Supernatural Revisited, September 1st, 9 p.m. Eastern is the official launch. Tommy's just a dark guy. Yeah, he can be. That evil motherfucker with his glasses.
Hey, they don't know that. Don't tell them that. Shh.
Anyways, check us out on Instagram, Fandom Empire Now, Camp Haddonfield Podcast, and Star Wars Renegades. Check us out on Twitter, at Fandom Empire Now and at SW Renegades. Tommy, where can everybody find you at, bro?
Y'all can find me hanging around our Facebook groups and pages. On Twitter and Instagram, you can catch me at TommyB1650.
And you can check us out on all the social media pages that I just plugged. I don't really care too much about my personal stuff. That's more for family and friends. Not to say that anybody here is not family and or friends. And honestly, let's have a little bit of a round of applause for everybody here at Fandom Empire. No matter how big or how little of a role that you have, you allow us to get on out here and do our shit when we do it and how we do it. And big thanks to Frank Riker and Toronto Freddy, who are our YouTube chat moderators, who keep this thing running. They keep the lights on. Thanks, everybody. Have a great fucking weekend. Appreciate the birthday wishes. Really honestly do. And remember, the boogeyman is in fact coming. And before I leave here, where are we here? Solid Saturn says he read the script on Reddit. Well, good for you. Don't share it here on the channel. I question whether you've read the right one or not. Always depends. I know how many pages the right one is, so. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it. Have a great fucking weekend. We have a Lindsay Wallace video coming out Monday at, I believe, 1 o'clock in the afternoon or so. Look forward to that, and we'll catch you next week. Take it easy. For Tommy B, I'm Shawn. Have a great weekend.